the universe, a vast, seemingly infinite expanse of stars, galaxies, and cosmic wonders beyond imagination. It is everything we know, everything we have ever seen, touched, or understood. And yet, despite all its immensity, despite all the discoveries we have made about its nature, we are still left with one haunting, unanswered question. Why does the universe exist at all? Why is there something rather than nothing? We often take existence for granted. The rising and setting of the sun, the pull of gravity beneath our feet, the atoms that make up our bodies, all of it feels natural, inevitable. But when we step back, when we look beyond the familiar and try to see the universe as a whole, we are faced with a strange and unsettling truth. There is no clear reason why anything should exist at all. And yet, here we are. Here is the universe, stretching across billions of light years, filled with structure, energy, complexity. Why? Let's consider the sheer scale of the universe for a moment. Our planet, Earth, is just one of billions of worlds orbiting around billions of stars in a single galaxy, the Milky Way. And the Milky Way? It's just one of trillions of galaxies scattered throughout the observable universe. Each of these galaxies contains countless stars, and many of those stars host their own systems of planets, moons, and possibly life. The scale is incomprehensible. If you were to count every grain of sand on every beach on Earth, that number would still be smaller than the number of stars in the cosmos. And beyond those stars, more space, more galaxies, stretching outward in all directions, possibly forever. And yet, as grand as the universe is, the real question isn't just about how big it is. It's about why it exists at all. According to our best scientific understanding, the universe began around 13.8 billion years ago with the Big Bang. But what was the Big Bang? It wasn't an explosion in space. It was the rapid expansion of space itself. Before the Big Bang, there was no space, no time, no matter. And then, in an instant, everything emerged. Energy, particles, forces, the very fabric of reality itself. But where did it all come from? What caused this event? Scientists have theories. One possibility is that the universe arose from a quantum fluctuation, an event that took place within an empty vacuum of nothingness. Quantum mechanics tells us that, even in the absence of matter, energy can randomly emerge due to uncertainty. If the right conditions existed, it's possible that our entire universe came from one of these quantum events. Another idea is that our universe is part of a much larger multiverse, a vast, infinite sea of universes, each with its own physical laws, each emerging from some deeper, fundamental reality. If this is true, then perhaps the question of why is there something rather than nothing is simply a misunderstanding. Maybe there was never a time when there was nothing, only an endless chain of existence, with universes forming and evolving eternally. But if the multiverse exists, what gave rise to it? Is there an ultimate beginning? Or has reality existed forever in one form or another? There's another mystery tied to our question. Not only does the universe exist, but it exists in a way that allows for complexity, structure, and even life. The laws of physics, the strength of gravity, the charge of the electron, the properties of nuclear forces are so precisely tuned that even the slightest change in their values would make our universe unrecognizable. If gravity were a tiny bit stronger, stars would burn out too quickly. If it were weaker, galaxies might never have formed at all. The same goes for the other fundamental forces that govern nature. Why do these constants have the values they do? Are they random? Are they the result of deeper physical laws we have yet to discover? Or is there something more? Some scientists suggest that in a multiverse scenario, different universes could have different physical laws, and we just happen to live in the one where the conditions are right for stars, planets, and life. But is this answer satisfying? Does it really explain why there is something rather than nothing? If we step beyond science, the question takes on an even deeper, more philosophical dimension. Maybe the concept of nothing is an illusion. Maybe true nothingness, a state where not even the potential for existence exists, is impossible. Perhaps existence in some form is simply the default state of reality. Or maybe our human minds are just not equipped to understand the answer. We evolved to survive on a small planet, not to comprehend the deepest foundations of existence. Perhaps the true nature of reality is beyond our reach, forever hidden from our understanding. And yet, despite all these questions, one thing is certain: we are here. The universe exists. It is vast, mysterious, and breathtakingly beautiful. And whether we ever find the ultimate answer or not, the fact that we can even ask the question is extraordinary in itself. So, why is there something rather than nothing? Is it physics, random chance, an eternal cycle of existence, or something else entirely? Maybe we'll never know. But one thing is clear: as long as the universe exists, as long as we exist, the search for answers will continue. Because the act of questioning, of exploring, of seeking to understand, this is what makes us human. So let's keep looking up, keep asking, and keep marveling at the greatest mystery of all.